Good morning. I was on Stickam last night, and there was uh, there was some question as to whether or not I might have been serious concerning my desire to shoot grays. No, there is no hesitation in me whatsoever. Evil must be punished. Um, See, I try to put myself in the position of the other person. See, it's real easy to laugh about UFOs, alien abduction, um, what have you. It's easy to laugh about that stuff when it's Joe Schmo being affected or Jane Doe being affected. It's real easy to laugh then. But then, bam, when it hits home, when it hits a family member, or maybe even you, well, then it ain't quite so funny then, is it? It's in fact, alien abduction is supposedly one of the most traumatic experiences you can have. So, I try to put myself in the position of these families who have had a loved one, or who they themselves have experienced these alien abductions, sometimes painful experimentation on their body, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, they're traumatized, they've been violated in more ways than one, I might point out. And so I sit there and I think to myself, I said, well, if that was me, I'd hunt down every gray I could find and kill every last damn one of them. I just would, hello, crimes against humanity, folks. I mean, look it up on Google. Crimes against humanity. It's a real law. It's international. It's UN sponsored. It's a UN sponsored law. Crimes against humanity law applies no matter what country you live in. You can live in anywhere. You could even live in China, and it will still apply. Crimes against humanity is a real deal. It's the real thing. Okay, so. These creatures are guilty of crimes against humanity on multiple occasions. They've destroyed our crops via crop circles. They've mutilated our cattle. They keep messing with the water for some strange reason. I don't know what the hell they're doing with our water, but they keep messing with our water. Some people theorize that they're taking the water and literally flying to the moon with it. Well, I don't know about that, but that they have been messing with the water quite a bit. So now, don't you think that these grays are doing things that are detrimental? Sure they are. Sure they are. When you mess with our food and you mess with us, that's 2 strikes against you right there. So no. I have absolutely no qualms about taking out a gray if I ever see one. Now the problem is that they are able to warp time-space to a certain extent, making it hard to see them. Now digital cameras will bring them out, as I've discussed in previous videos. I'm thinking that there might be a specific filter that can be made once we find out what spectrum of light they're hiding in, be it infrared or whatever, and then make a filter to put on our scopes to accommodate for that, and then start shooting the bastards. Start shooting them long before they get close enough to use their damn little hand thing. You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Supposedly, on one military base, there was some grays and some humans got into an altercation. One of the grays stretched his hand like this, and all 4 of the humans were killed. Now, these were army soldiers, and, of course, it was all covered up, but This was supposedly leaked out by a very high-ranking Army official. Okay, this is not, so this is not. Oh well, Joe Schmo said this. No, no, no. This is pretty hardcore, and well, any time any of our soldiers is killed is pretty hardcore as far as I'm concerned. So no, no. I meant every word I said when I said I would shoot every gray I could find, and I mean it. I stand by it. They're guilty of crimes against humanity. They must be punished. They must be punished.